Hi everyone, so today is day 2 of our Christmas crafting challenge and we are doing personalized ribbons for gifts. The first thing we want to do is we want to measure our ribbon to make sure that the size of our lettering is correct. So in my case, it actually gives me the measurements right on here. But if yours doesn't have a measurement on, just go ahead and take your measuring tape and measure the width of your actual ribbon. So in my case, it's just under an inch. So basically, I think that if we make the lettering on this one about 1/2 inch, and this one is 1.5 inches, so if we make the lettering 1 inch high, that should be sufficient. So when you open Design Space, click on the New Project button at the top. We're going to add some text, so you can click on the text box at the bottom over here. And then to change your font, you can just go to Font at the top and click on the down arrow. You can choose whichever font you prefer. If you've downloaded a font from an external source, it will come up under the Systems tab over here. I'm just going to say on Filters, and I say Free, just so we can have something that everyone can use. And then let's just use Trade Gothic Display. So that will then change your text. You can double click on that and type in the name of the person that the gift would be for. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to add an image. So I'm going to click on Image on the side. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to type in here Christmas so we can find an image that is relevant, and then I'm going to click on the free tab over here. If you have the subscription, you can use whichever image you prefer. So I'm just going to go down here. Let's find an image that we like. I'm going to choose this gift over here and say Add to Canvas. So you can click on the corner to just resize it. Drag it to the side. Make it a little bit smaller. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to just make sure that it fits the measurement of that little ribbon that we measured earlier. So if I highlight both of these components, I just want to make sure that the height is about 0.5, and that will fit nicely onto our ribbon. So we can now go ahead, while both of these images are highlighted, we can click on Attach at the bottom and say Make It. I'm using permanent adhesive vinyl, so I'm going to click on Matte. I'm using a 12 by 12 inch mat. I'm saying Confirm. There we go. So I like to check my settings on this side. Basic cut on matte 12 by 12, and you don't have to mirror your image. Click on Continue. To set my base material, I'm going to click on Browse All Materials. In all categories, just run down to Vinyl. And then I'm using Premium Vinyl Permanent Glossy. So tick on that and then click Done. My pressure I'm leaving as default, and it does tell you here you're using a fine point blade. We can now go ahead and add our vinyl to our mat and insert our mat into our machine. Once your mat has been measured, you can click to make your cut. Now that our cut has been completed, we can eject our mat and weed our design. We can now add our transfer tape to the top of the design. Just use your scraper tool to make sure that it sticks properly. Remove your transfer tape. we can apply our design to our ribbon. So I've got my wrapped gift over here, and I've already cut my ribbon to size, so I can literally just go ahead and add the name to my ribbon. So I'm just going to stick it down. Use your scraper tool again. And remove your transfer tape. Yep.